Television might be great for visualizing things, but when it comes to how radio works, they tend to get a little creative. In the land of television, actors can only demonstrate ads from their imaginary world by reciting a script used in the imaginary radio ad. But in the real world, radio advertising works differently. You hear real deals from real businesses, and they get results because people actually listen. Radio reaches people where they are, on the go, in their cars, at home, on their phones. And when you hear about a special on radio, you know it's a real deal, with no need to make mention of the obvious. The obvious is the sale or promotion you hear in the commercials on radio, not a TV actor's imaginary ad from their fictional universe. No paid actors will come in and say they are only there as the advertising on WKRP in Cincinnati works. No actors will be asking to be directed to the 50% off all Hammers special they heard about on their favorite station. In fact, if an ad is mentioned and you tell us, we prefer to get that stopped. So next time you hear a great offer on the radio, you can be sure it's real. No need to mention it in the store dia for reassurance. There is a sale. Unlike those fictional TV deals, we don't send actors to the counter to talk about the ad or encumber the staff with tracking the success of your ad. Instead, you can measure and gauge the results by observing your Google, Siri, Alexa, Bing, and other searches. Owners can observe increases in social media, following with more likes, more follows, and more subscribes, thus growing the loyal audience that interacts with your content. And that's why radio advertising works in the real world without mention of the ad, as mention of the ad is the most flawed method of tracking nationally as well as internationally. Mention of the ad at your counter is the most undesirable outcome of the media source airing the commercials. Mentioning an ad is hype, while our clients mostly prefer traffic. Few and far between will still attempt to use outmoded and flawed methods of tracking. Mention tracking yields absolutely no data needed to track the true results. Don't be fooled by mention this ad hype and cheesy, as seen on television effects when it comes to your radio commercials. Call on Andrews Media Consulting, where we pride ourselves on mention-free advertising, advertising that drives traffic, as opposed to only driving media hype. Call for a free consultation, 636-377-1888. That's 377-1888. Call today.